These are Borah Voices.
Welcome to the third season of the Borah Pridecast. The 2018 Borah High School year is underway, and we're here to bring all the sounds and voices of our student body and faculty and anybody else who wanders our halls to you, our eager listeners. We have new segments, new faces, more voices this year, and we've dusted off the microphones, flipped the on-air switch, and are ready to bring you all of those great moments. It's fall here at Borah High School, and our football team is 5-1, and we've just finished up Borah's 60th homecoming season, which was a great success. You'll hear some sounds of the Borah Carnival. There were lots of club booths this year. Did you know that there's a foreign film club at Borah High School? Many faces were hit with cream pies, and many students were slingshotted around in the inflatable bungee run. It was a good time for all. We asked some students some random questions, which they were eager to answer, and you're going to hear some funny voices and maybe a few poignant ones as well. We're glad you're here to listen. Come on over, talk to the Borah Pridecast, episode 10, homecoming edition. You're at the Carnival, it's crazy and fun. Here we go. Answer a random question. Voice forever on your device. If you could meet anybody in history, past or present, who would it be?
Yo, dogs, I'm Levi Dorish, and I would meet Cleopatra in history because she's pretty. We are Borah Voices.
What's a good one for Husky?
There's no such thing as a bad question for me, Husky.
You guys are interested in getting...
What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of?
Most people haven't heard of it. I would have to say the sport of chess boxing. It's combined rounds of 3-minute rounds of chess and then 3-minute rounds of boxing, and the contest can be finished by knockout or by checkmate.
Right, I love it. Get a piece of candy?
We are Borah Voices. Shout Nate Husky. Get your merch.
If you found $100 on the ground, what would you do with it?
I will ask you first, like, whose money is this? And if nobody show up, I'll go use it.
What's your name?
My name is Cecilia Atimango.
All right, say, we are Borah Voices over there.
We are Borah Voices in
Have a piece
here.
of candy.
Here, put it this way. Are you ready?
Ready?
Here's your random question first. Tell us who you are.
I'm Allison Pincock. I teach math here at Borah.
Okay, we don't care about math.
Okay.
All right, I'm just kidding. Everyone should know math and help me with it. If you could give one piece of advice to the whole world, what would it be?
Be nice to each other.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. All right. Oh, and then say on the microphone, we are Borah Voices.
We are Borah Voices.
Awesome. Thanks, Allison.
You're welcome.
All right, here's your question. What talent would you show off in a talent show?
I'd probably do something like a roast session, just pick out random people in a crowd and start roasting them. My name's Omar, you don't need to know my last name. I'm in grade 11, junior. What was the last thing?
We are Borah Voices.
Oh yeah, we are Borah Voices. I'll roast you later.
Grab a piece of candy. All right, thanks, man. What do you think the best invention is?
Possibly the toilet.
I like it. What's your name?
Zachary.
Zachary. Say, we are Borah Voices into there.
We are Borah Voices.
Have a piece of candy. Miss Rue, would you like to be on episode 10, Homecoming 2018, Borah Pridecast?
Love to.
I'm going to ask you a random question. I'm going to flip around the mic. You're going to answer it. Then you get a piece of candy. How cool is that?
Fabulous.
Here's your random question. If you could choose to have any useless superpower, what would you pick and why?
Chuck McHenry's humor. Because it's useless.
I like it. I said it's not useless to me, but that's a sweet answer. All right, give me. Oh, and you do need to say one more thing for me, and that is
We are Borah Voices.
Again, if you could choose to have any useless superpower, what would you pick?
The ability to spontaneously create pizza.
I like it. What's your name?
Aiden Daly.
All right, have a piece of candy. What incredibly strong opinion do you have that is completely unimportant in the grand scheme of things?
The ratio to the leprechauns and unicorns is too high.
Love it. What's your name?
Carter Nelson.
Say, we are Borah Voices, Carter.
We are Borah Voices.
Have a sweet time.
I will see you
See you
this
next
year.
period.
And I will give you your pen.
Are you ready, sir? I'm going to ask you a random question. You're going to answer it, get a free piece of candy.
Okay.
Here's your random question. If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
I would be a carrot because it's orange. Colin Wagner.
Colin, grab a piece of candy. What bends your mind every time you think about it?
So this one time I heard this question, and if a vampire bites a zombie, does the zombie become a vampire, or does the vampire become a zombie?
That is awesome.
That one. What's your insight?
No, I'm just the host. What's your name?
Omar Nunez.
Omar, thank you. Have a piece of candy and say, we are Borah Voices in this microphone.
We are Borah Voices.
These are Borah Voices.
This season, the Pridecast is adding a new segment for seniors only called A Senior Moment. Like last season's The Hattie Minute, we hope it will feature short, interesting, insightful, poignant, nostalgic, whatever kinds of observations about life as a senior at Borah High School. If you're interested in contributing to A Senior Moment, write it down and send it to our email at borahpridecast@gmail.com. If yours is chosen, we'll bring you into the studio and record it. Also, we're always looking for anything interesting to put on the Pridecast. So if you play music or have an interesting talent or have an idea for a feature, please come to the Tuesday meetings of the Borah Pridecast Club in the Borah Library and tell us about it.
Hello, it's Miss B.
Yeah, Miss Berman, Patrick Rose with the Prep Period Cold Call. Got some questions for you if you got a minute.
I got a minute.
Fantastic. All right, first of all, you're new to Borah this year.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and what are you teaching?
I am the Integrated 2 teacher.
Integrated 2 teacher.
Geometry.
What does that mean? Oh, geometry. Okay.
Geometry.
Yeah, integrated 2 means nothing to me, so geometry I do understand. How do you like it so far?
You know what? I am so surprised at how not only great the kids are, but how great the school is and how great the staff. I'm loving it. Point is, I'm loving it.
Good. That's fantastic. All right, so I know this about you. You let me know just the other day we were chatting. You were on the Wendy Williams show. Let's just get to it, okay? And explain how this happened, and then how Rihanna came into the picture, and this whole...
Let me start by saying it is Rihanna, I think, not Rihanna.
Okay, whatever.
Put it out there for the sake of, you know.
Yeah, posterity, I suppose. I don't know.
So I am in New York. My best friend lives there, and it was my birthday. And she said, as a surprise, and I'm the biggest Wendy Williams fan. I have a feeling no kids will know who this is. Do you know who this is?
I do.
Who Wendy Williams is? Okay.
I do.
Right, Wendy, how you doing? That's Wendy. So, so she gets us VIP tickets. We go in, and they're like, would anyone want to be in a segment? And I was so nervous. You know, I was like, I can't do it. And she looks me dead in the eyes and she says to me, if you do not do this, you will regret this for the rest of your life. And I was like, okay, you're right. Like, I can't fight you on that. You're right. And so I end up doing the whole interview. You have to go through. You have to do your best, you know, how you doing, Wendy? And the whole thing. And so I end up getting to the final segment, which is a quiz about Rihanna's top hits. So I have to name all these Rihanna top hit songs. And Wendy Williams actually let me cheat. She let me peek off the paper so I could cheat to win. And
that's nice of her.
Yeah, right?
What is that? What message does that send?
Huh?
I said, what message does that send?
I know, right? Well, she wanted me to win the computer. And so I won this laptop. And then I'm so excited. I'm jumping up and down. And the very last second before they cut the segment, you hear her say, please don't step on my feet.
That's great. Okay. All right. I got my own trivia for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. About Rihanna, right?
Okay. Ooh, good.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, Rihanna.
Okay.
Yes, you're on it.
So that's really her middle name.
Ooh.
So the question is, what is her first and last name?
Oh my gosh. I feel like I should know this, but I just don't. Am I allowed to have a lifeline?
No, don't. No, there's no phone call. There's no internet. No. I want to see what kind of fan you really are.
Not that good of a fan. I told you I had to cheat to win.
Okay. Exactly. Okay. Her first name is Robin. Her last name is Fenty.
Fenty? No, is it really?
Yep, Robin Fenty.
Oh, and that's why she has the makeup, the Fenty line. Oh, that just cleared up a lot of stuff for me.
There you go. There you go.
You're the best, Mr. Rose.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Berman, for your time. I appreciate what you're doing here at Borah. I'm glad you're here, and let's talk again sometime.
Awesome. Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
These are Borah Voices.
Thanks for listening to episode 10 of the Borah Pridecast. We hope to have our next one out soon, so make sure to subscribe.